Lives. It's Brillo. Grab your pillow. Yeah. Huh. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Hit the like button. Yeah, you know what's up. Lock in to the real. You know the deal. Like and subscribe. You know the vibe. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Hit the like button. Yeah, you know what's up. Lock in to the real. You know the deal. Like and subscribe. You know the vibe. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Yeah, it ain't no switching up. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Yeah, it ain't no switching up. I'm tired of playing. What up, though? If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Hit the like button. Yeah, you know what's up. Lock in to the real. You know the deal. Like and subscribe. You know the vibe. It's Monday, 8:05. Not another born live. You already know what time it is. We got a good show planned for y'all today. Definitely not going to be bored. I can guarantee that. Let me bring up the gang. You already know we got the usual suspects. You got the trap queen in the building. What's good? How you feeling on this Monday?
Productive day of trapping. That's all I can say for that right now.
Who up in here? DeMarcus up in here. What's good, DeMarcus? We got Ron Cameron up in here. A couple people in here. They trickling in. Let's get it going. Not another Born Live. You see our cover display right there. We got Scarface. And just last week you was talking about Scarface. I think we need to put that together maybe on the classic pack with Justin or maybe on your channel in a couple weeks or so. What you think about that?
Yeah, I definitely need to rewatch it because it's a few details I seemingly have forgotten. So I definitely plan on watching it. Maybe I'll can do that during a little break.
Oh yeah, classic. Let's get into it. We're gonna definitely have a Scarface scene with Tony Montana as we go through our 1-2. Of course, we start the show off with big facts. Oh hell no! Let's get into it. I know you haven't watched it in a minute, but you can remember the general plot, I'm sure. So, Scarface is the most iconic gangster movie of all time. Not the best movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying big facts. It's a lot that contributed to that. I think the time that it was made, being 1983, that was when the coke was first hitting this. Well, not the coke. That's when the crack was first hitting the scene. So I can remember watching this at 3 or 4 years old. Which I probably shouldn't have been watching this, but I digress. What you think about this? Not the best.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the most iconic. Is this big facts?
I think so. It's definitely big facts. It came out as we've seen. It's been referenced in multiple movies. Especially in our favorite genre. African American gangster films. We reference it all the time. Just the quotables. Say hello to my little friend. You're gonna hear that. Multiple times. I mean, in music, movies, TV. Like you said, it came out during the crack era, so that was kind of like the inspiration, I believe, for a lot of drug dealers back then, because they, I guess, had an opportunity to come up during that time frame. So it was definitely motivational, I feel.
Definitely. I'm definitely saying big facts. Most iconic gangster movie of all time, in my opinion. Like you said, so many quotables, so many lines. Let's get to number two. Sticking with the GOAT, which is Scarface. Tony was right to kill Manny because he had no reason to date his sister. Let me see. Do you think this big fact was Tony right?
Not for necessarily dating his sister, but I feel like he should have approached Tony first. Not necessarily to grant permission because she is grown or she was grown, but at least, give him the heads up, not have him like be surprised like that because, to his point of view, he's thinking like, oh, you kind of doing some shady stuff. You want to slide. But I don't think it was worth killing Manny at all. A mere conversation. But it's his sister, so I understand being protective, but I was going a little too far.
We got Nita in the building. What's up, Nita?
Hey, pretty girl.
Hey.
So we started off big facts of oh hell no. We got a Scarface theme for the day. So I don't know how, I'm pretty sure you've seen the movie before. So it's not like trivia or nothing. So this was my second question right here. Scarface killed his best friend. Is this big facts? Tony was right to kill Manny because he had no reason dating his sister. I mean, this dude had to know who he was dealing with.
For me, I thought it was wrong. I really did. I thought it was wrong. But I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll say big facts to that. Because I kind of understood. But I was just like, nah, man, it was bad. It was bad. Look, everybody said hell no. Did everybody say
we got Miss K. Let me see what she think. Miss K, what's up?
Yeah.
How you feeling today? Let me take this off the face right quick. What's up?
What's up?
So we talking a little bit about Scarface, not getting too much into it. It's not another Born Live, episode 4. So Scarface was right. You think he was right for killing his right hand man?
Absolutely not. First, I have to tell you that I have some schoolwork to do, so you probably only have me till about 8:40, if that's okay.
I'm good. Okay,
I gotta get back to my schoolwork. See me, I'm in my pajamas and stuff.
Say hell no. I'm gonna agree.
I don't think he was right at all. He jumped to conclusions, and it's like for somebody to be your boy, your best friend, it's not enough. He should have waited. I think Manolo is stupid for doing it the way he did, especially when he saw how crazy Tony was about his sister. So that was reckless. But I hate it when Tony did that.
Definitely. All right, so before I go to the next question, let's just watch this little clip real quick.
What do you think it's cops?
I don't need that shit in my life. You die, motherfucker! What do you think I am, huh? What do you think I am, a fucking worm like you?
Hey, y'all know why he did that. That's because he don't kill no children and women. So it's this big facts. I'm gonna say it for him. It had to be big facts, man. Tony should have killed the children and women and went along with the hit, like Big Boss Sosa said. They was trying to kill the government dude, but Tony wouldn't do it. And that's what he was telling my man. Like, my man had the little bomb. He about to press blow up. He about to turn that water off. And then Tony just said, no, I'm not a snake like you. Miss K, what you think about that? Think he should have went on ahead and did what he had to do?
No, I love the fact that Tony is with all his faults, he had the standards, right? Like the code. You still got to have a code some way. You always need something that's going to anchor you, even when you're in the game. You know what I'm saying? If not, you're just going to be a complete monster. And so that's one thing that I did appreciate about Tony. No women, no kids. He was not with it.
There was.
I'm live.
He stood on it. He died for it.
Yeah, he did. He should have. He should have tried to get Sosa if that was the case, or go into hiding or something. He had enough money.
Right, true. Pretty girl love trap. What you think? You gotta went on ahead and blew the car up.
Nah, no woman, no cry. No women, no children. No, he did the right thing. It definitely was giving me like Marvin vibes. How he was pretty much telling Juke, like, if you've done some bad, you try to do some good to kind of outweigh it. We see Ghost. He had apparently a thing about killing women. So I definitely feel like you should have some type of morals when you're doing so bad of things. So I agree.
Nita, what you think?
Yeah, I'm with everybody on that one. It was brutal, but at the end of the day, I think it was the best decision because
I mean, I respect it. I respect the code, the fact that he stood on it and died for it.
What do you think, it's cops?
I don't need that shit in my life. You die, motherfucker! What you think I am, huh? What you think I am? Fucking worm like you?
What do you think, it's
Only did he kill, did he not do the hit, but then he turned Sosa's man on.
What do you think about that?
You know, Tony, and then he just went straight, like this case said, went straight back to the mansion. Ain't trying to lay low or nothing. He was too coked up. Like,
Oh
come on, man.
gosh,
All right,
he is hilarious.
sticking with the Scarface thing. Here we go, number 4. I think this is the last one for the, pay homage to the GOAT right here. I'm gonna start with you, Miss K. Is this big facts? Tommy is the character in the Power universe that is most like Tony Montana. I kind of looked at all of the characters and tried to find the attributes to fit Tony Montana, and I came with Thomas Patrick Egan. I'm gonna say big facts. Miss K, what you think about that?
Yeah, probably big facts. He's got the drug problem. He's got the violent thing down packed. And the irrational behavior. You know what I'm saying? Not seeming to think before he does anything, really. I mean, Tony is feel like he's on a higher level than Tommy, and not because he's like a boss in that way, but just something with Tony. There's other elements with him that is not like on a higher level. I kind of just feel like Tommy is just like a basic kind of dude.
Yeah, I was looking for somebody with those.
Yeah, but I definitely agree. I would say facts though.
Nita, what you think? Can you think of somebody else? Because Rock,
I actually think he's the closest.
Did you say about Rock?
No, I said because Rock would have blew them damn children and the women in that way.
Yeah, she on that cartel drug queen tip.
Ghost is way too smart, too sophisticated. I had to go with Thomas Patrick. Nita said big facts. What you say, pretty girl on chat?
I disagree. I think y'all forgetting about Sean.
Sean who?
Yeah, who?
I'm just playing with you. Yes, big fact.
I know you gotta be.
I was like, hold on, wait.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so before we move on, let's just got a couple Scarface clips. I needed an excuse to play them, so I'm about to play them.
All I have in this world is my balls and my word, and I don't break them for no one. You understand? That piece of shit up there, I never liked him. I never trusted him. For all I know, he had me set up and had my friend Angel Fernandez. People like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So, what'll I make you?
The most iconic.
Wanna play rough? Okay. Say hello to my little friend. Okay. You wanna play rough? Okay. Yeah. Okay. You like that? Huh? You want?
Oh my God! Did he have to open up the suit jacket like that? Man, I changed my answer. He should have blew them damn kids up. I needed a part 2. I needed him to stay alive for a little longer. Man,
No, you can kind of see his downfall coming.
yeah. If it wasn't that, it was for sure gonna be something else.
Yeah, he was just everything about Tony was just like, yo, this guy don't care about. He just didn't care. Like, it was bound to happen. bound to happen. Just like Manolo would even try to tell him certain things, and he'd be like, "You, what did he say? You calm down, or you do it." I forgot what he said. I forgot that moment where they were driving in the car, and he was trying to tell him something, and he was just like, "No, you do it, or you take it easy, or you slow down," something like that. He just was not trying to hear nothing.
Yeah, that's facts. Shout out to Tony Montana. All right, let's switch gears a little bit. You know I missed accountability. So I'm gonna start with you, Nita the Diva. Ricky from Boys in the Hood. It was Ricky's own fault he got his water turned off. I'm gonna say big facts. Why you scratching a lottery ticket? Why would my man bump you if you know you really not like that? Why you trying to buck up at him because you got your brothers in the crew with you, but you know you're not in that life. You should have just took that L. I'm gonna say big facts. Like,
Yeah.
you wasn't weaving, you scratching the scratch off, drinking some damn milk. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
What you think, nigga? Am I tripping?
No, big facts on that. Big facts. Because like when you get into like those types of interactions and encounters, you got to have your head on a swivel. You need to be getting your ass back home ASAP, fast, whatever. Not being distracted, not, absolutely.
That's what I think too. If you're not really like that, you got to put that pride to the side, man. So what? You got bumped. Dude stepped on your shoe. Man, so what? Pretty girl love try. What you think? Was it his own fault?
Yeah, I mean, even though you're not hood, you're of the hood, meaning you should know how to move. Like, you really going straight down the middle of an alley like that, like, you just making it too easy. So I just felt like he should have been ducking and weaving, stop, dropped, and rolled, something. But that technique was definitely bound to get him guy.
Right. My man hit the easiest shot ever. What you think, Miss K?
Yeah, he was just running straight. I mean, should have been some zigzagging going on. I don't know. To the side, I don't know. But he's just climbing a fence, doing something. But just the time wasting scratch, like doing the scratch off, just acting like stuff was sweet in these streets. I hate to say that it was his fault, but obviously his actions that led up to the situation, and he knew. I mean, after that situation where they started shooting on Crenshaw, I think Doughboy was like, "Yo, this fool never know how to go anywhere." Talking about the other dude that was shooting up without shooting up the place. So one of them made that reference, right? So it was known that those guys were like that. So to be popping off at your mouth, like, like whatever, it's just not smart.
Exactly.
Like Pretty Girl was saying, you got to have street smarts, and he just wasn't.
Speaking of street smarts, this next dude had street smarts, but to me, it's his fault too. And we talking about Kane, Mr. Computer Love 5.0, green with the Daytons. He had his little interaction with old girl. He beat the brakes off my man, kind of shunned old girl about the pregnancy or whatever. So could he have handled that differently? Was it Kane's fault he got his water turned off in the worst way? And he did go out like a hero. He saved the kid, but he bought that on like they were shooting at him. Going at you, Pretty Girl Trap. Was it Kane's fault?
I would say yes. More so, I feel like if you have beef, or if like how I feel like with Big Unk and Snowfall, even though we haven't gotten to it yet, I feel like when you beat the brakes and embarrass somebody, you ready got to be like on defense, not on offense. Like, you need to be moving real smart and real swift. Like, you can't be playing around. Like, even if you out in daylight, you need to be like, for real. You need to be on your P's and Q's. So yeah, he was caught lacking. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
What you think, Miss K?
Yeah, it's big facts. It's just like everything was just catching up to him, unfortunately. I hate that he was trying to leave town, and it's like, if you trying to leave town, you need to get out of Dodge quickly and let somebody just bring your stuff or whatever, because you don't got time to be playing around. And then he was mad disrespectful to the girl. Like, The girl that was,
I
huh?
was on extra tight. What you
Yeah,
telling me for?
right. He was disrespectful to her. So it was just like a lot of things that just led up to the situation. So it's just like, Then you gonna stomp a dude out. Like you should have just been like, oh dog, and
Yeah, that
I
was
don't
the
mean to
worst
He
stomping.
should just took the dude out. He stomped him out and thought it was gonna be sweet. Like, come on, you know the life you've been living in, bro.
Nita, do you agree? Is this big facts?
Big facts. Big facts. Because, yeah, like I see the writing is on the wall with Unc. The same thing we was just talking about, and same thing. So yeah, when you bruise somebody's ego, you know you gonna have to answer for that some kind of way. Hopefully it ain't your life, but sometimes you gonna have to eat that.
All right, one more question for big facts. This is okay. So I got these LOL moments, funny moments that usually people don't think is funny, but I do. I'm just gonna say a moment. Tell me if this big facts or oh hell no. We're gonna start with you, Miss K.
Okay.
I'm turning Angela's water off was an LOL moment. I laughed so much on that. I don't. I laughed almost as much as I did when White Girl Nick hit that blue top and fly.
Wow, I didn't think that was funny either. And I didn't care for White Girl Nick like that, but I thought that was sad. And
it definitely was.
He got shot. So I'm gonna say, oh heck no. When he killed Angela, even though I wasn't a fan of Angela, I didn't care for her dying. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't care for her dying, but I didn't think it was funny. No,
it wasn't funny of her dying. It was just sucking St. Hall of Fame inductee James St. Patrick. The way
he was like, no,
right. And then, bro, your daughter just died like last month. Like, come on, dog. Pretty Girl Lunch. It was a combination of all that. What you think, Pretty Girl? Did you chuckle?
Terrible.
No, I didn't chuckle at all.
Did that screen? Did you even? I was dying. That was when I was on my I don't like ghost tip.
Ooh, you was cold blooded, boy.
Nobody chuckled.
Not me.
I did.
You got DeMarcus down there.
Right,
I did. Big facts. I mean, that whole thing was funny. I was not Team Angela. I was not Team Ghost. And just his reaction was just hilarious. I mean, hey, I got a good deep chuckle out of that one.
Wow, y'all some devious mofos.
There you go. There you have it. Big facts of oh hell no. Let's get to our next little segment here. It's a mini segment. Let me see what we got. So last year I introduced a show called Goated. People been asking me about it. I'm bringing it back in 23, but I just want to show a few clips from season 1. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about these clips real quickly. Goated season 1. I got a few clips, kind of the best of clips. Here we go.
Love you? Bitch, you got to be crazy. I use you. You're a toy, bitch. A freak. You got a face only a mother could love, and she died, so she wouldn't have to look at it no more.
No,
well, after he said that to her, she beat the brakes off, which is the only thing she could have did after that. But for
that's great to know.
That was the toughest I guess read of a person. Man, he kind of went in on her. What you think about
really
that?
Did.
How your facial expressions. Was that over the top savagery?
Who, me?
Nita.
Yeah, that was savage. I don't even remember what that's from. What's that from?
I couldn't even tell you.
I never saw that.
It's one of those blaxploitation.
Oh, okay.
Nita, what you think about my man cussing her out like that?
Oh well. I wish I would have got her. Like, did she come back? Because you know, women in our mouths. We can
beat the brakes off.
Tongue tussle with you. We can tongue tussle. I don't know.
Well, she did better. She did one better. She tussled with him.
She definitely won in the end. Pretty Girl.
Oh, okay.
The way my man.
Well, I'm here for that.
a person like me, I need more context. I need to know exactly what happened. Did she steal his check? Did she, mess up the Gators? Like what happened? But yeah, I mean, just with no information beyond the clip, I would say, that's pretty savage. And I do take pleasure knowing that she beat us behind after.
Definitely, we got one more, pretty girl. I know you up on this dude.
Oh, I guess you ain't gonna ask me, huh?
Oh, my bad, Miss K. Go ahead. Hold on. Let me see what
Love you? Bitch, you got to be crazy. I use you. You're a toy, bitch.
Love you.
Right. What's that about? It was a lot. It was over the top. I mean, I never saw it before, and I'm glad that you confirmed that she beat the crap out of him because he deserved it.
All right, let's go to our next look.
Huh?
We're gonna go to our next one. This is a classic right here.
Yeah, that's right. I fucked your woman. Motherfucker, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna rip your ass apart.
So
That's some crazy.
JD. Y'all okay, Miss K, you saw JD's Revenge?
I seen that clip before though, but I never saw that.
PG, give us a little backstory about that scene.
Well, Brillo, he reviewed this movie, and of course I was, invited. So it was definitely a great watch, honestly. Glenn Turman, that was a wonderful job he did in that movie. But long story short, he gets hypnotized and he pretty much assumes the spirit of a killer. So he is very psychological, but it's definitely a great movie. I will recommend it. But yes, it was a great acting performance, I would say.
So our last clip or whatever I'm gonna show, I had to show the ladies some love on this Goated series. So here we go.
Ooh, you son of a bitch! You had to tell them, didn't you?
So cheesy. I love it.
Need her to
cheesy.
Hit something.
Those are brothers. She was only trying to.
No, I didn't think she was gonna try to kill him, but bust a kneecap or a toe or something.
There you have it, Goated. That was some highlights from season 1. Season 2 on the way. Let's get to it. I'm bringing it back, y'all. The Hall of Fame, the Sucker Simp Hall of Fame. I'm gonna put up a picture. I want you to tell me if this person deserves to be in the Sucker Simp Hall of Fame. Here we go. This is from South Central. Ray Ray. If you haven't seen South Central, let me just show you a clip of what this dude basically put into play. I'm definitely inducting him.
For God's sake, Willie, what was it?
I got that bastard. Call the cops.
So Ray had his best friend's son stealing car radios for him, and his best friend's son, we all see what happened to him. Sucker Simp Hall of Fame inductee. Also, go check out that classic pack me and Justin or the JH Review put together. Nita, do this dude deserve to be in the Sucker Hall of Fame?
Hell yeah. That baby, oh my God. Yes, definitely.
What you say, Pretty Girl Trap?
Now it's been several years, well, probably more than that since I've seen this. Did he go out and seek and recruit OG's son, or did he come to him? Did his son come to him? Like, I'm trying to remember how the partnership. He did recruit him.
Your son.
He went out to him, kind of like, y'all ready to put in that work, this and that. Show your ride, Ray. Show your ride.
Okay, all right. It's starting to come back. Yes, I would include him.
Miss K.
Yeah, he's definitely a sucker. You know, I don't like how he put him in that. You know, I thought the simp part you had me a little confused because when I saw him, I thought that was for like the lover boys and stuff.
Yeah, it is. I just put them together.
Oh, okay, yeah, but definitely,
More like
yeah.
a sucker.
Yep, absolutely sucker for sure.
All right, our next contestant, Miss K. This is, you actually made me think about this guy when you was talking about Carlito's Way. This right here.
Oh, I was just because I'm about to review him. I literally before I hopped on here, I was thinking about him and how he was pretty much played a part in Carlito's downfall.
Definitely.
And I was just like, it's all about like when you kind of like with Kane, when you trying to get out, you got to get out swiftly. You cannot take your time and get involved, and you got to just kind of separate yourself from people. He's definitely needs to be in the Hall of Fame for sure, the Sucker Hall of Fame. Absolutely.
Definitely. If you probably haven't caught Carlito on the way, Miss K just broke it down for us. David Kleinfield. Pretty Girl Love Trap. You remember this dude?
I never watched it. It was actually on my summer watch list that I created early in the summer. Never got back to it. But haven't seen Carlito's Way yet. So
yes, girl, you're missing out, honey.
Right, yeah, it's a classic. What about
you? Got some time before we review it, girl. Now go on.
Okay, let me know when.
Nita, you remember this dude?
No, I didn't watch neither. Well, I might have seen it, but just don't remember.
Trust me and trust Miss K. Definitely a sucker.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty Girl Love Trap. I know you know who this dude is. I like to take stuff that I know y'all gonna be reviewing. So this dude is from Dead Presidents, Cleon. Sure, we all remember what he did. He did.
Egg collector.
Oh my goodness.
Hall of Fame.
Hey, Pretty Girl, what you think about Cleon?
Definitely a sucker. Definitely a sucker. Oh, just the way he grabbed that pen to snitch. Oh, it hurt my heart. Oh. But yeah, he's definitely a sucker. I mean, he was all about it and cray in war, but when he became the man of the cloth and whatnot, he was unpredictable. Couldn't trust him.
I'm sure. I'm just thinking this has got to be unanimous. Miss K, definitely. Yeah. We can go to the next one. Now we got some controversy brewing. Because I don't discriminate. And it's one thing that I know, when you reach a certain age and you're a black man or a woman, you gotta start acting like an adult. Listen, hear me out. The way he treated Dookie for no reason, the way he carried on, Naaman is a sucker. Now, he can grow out of it and graduate from it. But young Naaman is a Hall of Fame sucker. Should I give him a break, Miss K?
Yes. He was so lost. He was so lost. He had a terrible mother. Come on, Brillo. His mom was trying to create a Weebay 2.0, and that was not happy. You saw the type of dude Weebay was. His son, he did not reproduce the same type of.
Yeah, that's like a Sean and Kanan type thing. But I just didn't like
it didn't happen. And I didn't like how he treated Dookie, but Mike, he handled that for him. He handled it. Yes. I liked the fact that somebody got a hold of him and they looked out for him because that's what he needed. It was a lost kid.
Definitely a lost kid. What do you think Nita the Diva? You remember him from The Wire?
Yeah, I remember him. I don't think I'm gonna give him a pass though.
That's what I'm talking about. Sorry. Be responsible for your actions. He can grow out of it. But middle school Naaman was a straight up sucker. Pretty Girl Love Trap. What you think?
I mean, if you have a kid version of the Sucker Sip Hall of Fame, I'll put him in there for being a little bully. But yeah, my husband was just talking about how terrible of a mother she was. Oh, she definitely was one of the worst mothers in TV.
Did she make the list, Miss K, when y'all did the Terrible Mothers?
No, but she about to though. We're gonna do it again. She about to.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. That was the Sucker Simp Hall of Fame game. All right, next we got another segment that I love called How Will It End? That's when I put a character up and you tell me how will it eventually end for this character, because we know it has to end somehow. Might not be in the next season, but how do you see it ending for this character? Wanda from Snowfall. I see Wanda relapsing, getting back on that rock after Leon get his water cut off. Oh man, Pretty Girl Love Trap. What you see in your crystal ball for Wanda?
Oh God, that character scares me. I think it's all based on what happens to Leon, honestly, because they're so tethered together in their experiences. I want them to be in Africa, over there. But I don't know, man. I used to think about it when last season, but I kind of gotten away. I haven't thought about it in a minute. I really don't know. But I'm gonna hope for the best. I'm gonna just say her and Leon is able to get on that plane and go to Africa.
Okay, keeping it positive. Nita, how's it gonna end for Wanda? The beans crack fiend.
I'm trying to keep it positive.
Recovering.
Right.
I'm gonna try to keep it positive for I don't see anybody else getting a happy ending, so I'm hoping her and Leon can, just because they are trying to change. So
okay, definitely.
But usually that's like a telltale sign that's gonna go the opposite way. So
but somebody gotta have a happy ending, like you said, and we know it ain't gonna be Big It damn for sure better not be Queen Louie. It damn better not be Teddy. And we know it ain't gonna be Franklin. So
right,
y'all might be able to squeak in there. What you think, Miss K?
I was kind of thinking that too. Like, if anybody would get a happy ending, it probably would be Wanda. I am afraid that if something happens, like you were saying, if something happens to Leon, she would relapse. But I'm thinking that she might push through if something. I'm hoping that she might still push through if something happens to Leon, because I'm not really I'm a little scared for Leon too. So
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of Snowfall, definitely I can't wait for Snowfall, honestly. Clamoring for it. But speaking of Snowfall, these two young gangsters got kids in school and their mamas and gangsters. I don't know, man. I don't want them to die, but I mean, Louis gonna get on the board, and that's all Franklin got. So I feel like Louis gonna kill them.
Mm-hmm.
What you think, Nita?
Yeah, I think it's real sad that they do have families and stuff like that. But look, that don't give you no shield. So I do think that they are going to be casualties in this. I do.
Miss K, what you think?
I think at least one of them is
Yeah,
gonna die in a shootout. It's gonna be a shootout, kind of similar to what happened on The Wire with Tasha and was it Natasha? Was that her name, Tasha? Whatever.
Yeah,
but
2 chicks with Omar.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be similar to that.
What you think? Pretty Girl Love Trap content?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I think they'll die. Well, one will die saving Franklin, and then the other will survive to be able to take care of all the kids.
Okay, that works. That definitely works. All right, we got two more. We're gonna switch gears, even though my grandson been acting up on social media, talking about pay him. This might be the last season ago. So I'm like, calm down, grandson.
Making extra money.
What y'all think? How is it gonna end for the snake, Effie? I have no clue. I'm waiting for y'all to go first. I'm gonna start with Pretty Girl Love Trap. When it's all said and done, how is it gonna end for F?
I would want her to survive, but I could see her dying. Honestly, a real gangster death, like real justifiable. But I want her to survive. But yeah, I could see her dying. She crossed Tariq, and I feel like in the way that he can't forgive if he finds out what she actually did to Lauren.
When he finds out, he gotta find out. We never know something that the characters don't know. That's what I think. He gotta find out. Miss K, how's it gonna end for our homegirl?
I could see her getting killed. And I wouldn't mind. I don't like her, so but I want to call Hal. Like I don't know, for some reason I feel like I see her getting killed through, she's a chest shot. It's just my thought.
You see Tariq maybe doing it? Too early to tell?
Yeah, too early for me. I mean, I'm not sensing Tariq, but I just feel like it's gonna be Stephanie. Could be Kane.
Could be Kane.
Or Diana. That would be
or fine. Diana. Might be Diana's first kill. You never know. I don't really want Diana to get her hands dirty like that, though, to be honest. Even though I don't like her, I don't want her to get her hands dirty like that.
Speaking of Diana,
just stay daddy snitch,
Dirty Diana. How is it going to end for the dirty? For Motor Mouth, Nita. How you think it's going to end for her?
All right. Well, let me first say about Effie.
Oh, my bad.
I think that's okay. I think snakes, for some reason, snakes have the tendency to live. So I think she's going to make it through. I don't know how they're going to develop because her character still has so much mystery shrouded around her. And I think she's going to end up living somehow, some way, because, it's always the good people. It's always the innocent people. So Dirty Diana. Ooh, Dirty Diana. Child. That mouth of hers. I don't know. I don't know. I know she better tread lightly with Miss Monet. So if she don't tread lightly with Miss Monet, we might be seeing the demise of Miss Dirty Diana. So
okay. That was a tough one for me. I don't know. I need to see more from Diana. So I'm gonna say she gonna live only because they don't really got no reason to kill her. Yet. What you think, Miss K?
Yeah, I don't see her dying because she's just like so annoying when it comes. They don't really get rid of the annoying people like that. I see her suffering her father's death. That's how I see her suffering.
Okay.
Either watching her father die or just the fact that her father will be killed or something like that. I think that's how she's going to suffer.
Because he is food on the plate right now. So, you might as well be that damn ham Nita was talking about. I can't get that damn. I can't stop thinking about that ham. We was on that damn PG. I'm right there. I'm ready for some eggs and ham.
Yes.
Toasted bread. But PG, how's it gonna end for Dirty Diana?
I'm torn because I can see them doing the Raina situation.
Yeah.
But they keep and rewatching the original Power. I'm realizing the theme, they're always talking about plausible deniability. Tariq, stressed that he wanted to have her to have plausible deniability. That's why he didn't want her to look in that bag. So I feel like if she does dies because she gets caught up in that mouth is going to kind of catch her in something that, she can't escape, maybe be a casualty. I don't know. But if she survives, maybe live a normal life, get away and have a happily ever after, go to college, that type of thing. But I'm torn with her.
Definitely. All right, there you have it. That was how will it end? We got our last segment coming up, man. I hope y'all having fun. Hope you're not bored on this show. Rank the bosses. All right, so I call them bosses, but a lot of them not bosses. Basically, rank the character it's really no criteria. It's just who you think would, be first, second, third, and fourth. All right. So here we go. Rank the bosses. We're gonna start with you, Nita. We got Bishop from Juice, Old Dog from Menace, Lamar from BOF, and Scully. I tried to pick, craziness, and they all got serious problems. How would you rank these dudes?
Okay, so I got Scully 1. I got Lamar 2. Oh, I got Bishop 3, and I got Old Dog 4.
Okay. All right. So she went Scully, Lamar, Bishop, then Old Dog. Miss K, rank these.
Oh, the same one. Yeah, same order.
Okay.
Old Dog didn't do much to me.
Mm-hmm. Girl, Trap.
And this is based on crazy.
On your own criteria.
I'm gonna give Lamar 1. Bishop 2, which is hard. It's hard. Lamar 1, Bishop 2, Scully 3, because he was just religious, just a little bit. Whatever, kind of. Old Dog 4. That was hard. I probably have changed that in 5 minutes. So that's as of now. That's.
I'm gonna go Lamar 1, Scully 2, Bishop 3, and Old Dog 4. The reason I went Lamar and Scully 1 and 2 is because they were just at a higher level with it.
Yeah.
With the craziness.
I didn't know you was doing crazy. I thought you was doing.
Nah, it's
Old Dog is not a boss, but I thought you was doing more boss-like situation.
Yeah.
And I feel like Scully is the boss. He was more of a boss than any of these guys on here. Lamar was a lone wolf practically. And that was how I don't know.
All right, here we go.
Crazy, and you would make me feel like I had to do something different for crazy. No, Scully is crazy. No, number one, he still got the whole thing. He's crazy. He's crazier than all of them. He's crucifying folks. I mean, he done took religion to a whole different level. I'm sorry.
A whole different. We can get real crazy when you
red shoe spirit and everything.
I might want to move Scully in that number one spot.
Yeah, he was just religious.
And he had a whole set. Scully number 1. Sorry.
Yeah, he's nuts.
I know I rock with Lamar. Boy, Scully.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's go to this next one. We got Marlo from The Wire, Kanan from Power, and Tommy from Power, and Dre. Dre, I think, is underrated. He not coming in. Even though I got him coming in last on here, he's still a little underrated to me. All his snitching kind of gave him left a bad taste in his mouth. But I go Kanan, Tommy. It's gonna surprise you. Marlo, then Dre. I put Marlo second to last on the list only because Marlo, he never got his hands dirty for real. Like, he was just giving orders, which is bossy. Mm-hmm. But for me, I had to go with that order. Pretty Girl Trap, what you think?
See, a lot of them had some sort of character development, so I have to think about the way their characters ended or they currently are. Can you put it back up? I'm sorry. Oh, this is hard. I could either, I'm going to go from bottom to top because Marlo was definitely subpar, so I'm gonna give him the last spot at 4. Boss. I'm gonna give Kanan 3, Dre 2, Tommy 1.
Okay.
This is based on leadership style.
What you think, Miss K?
Is number 1 the highest? That's the highest, right?
Yeah.
So even though I never could stand him, I'm gonna go with Marlo for number 1. Because even though he didn't put any work in, to not have put in any work and to still have men just following your orders, that's a lot. That's a lot of power right there. So I'm gonna say 1. So he definitely had like a hold on their mental for some reason, right? So Marlo number 1, Kanan 2. I feel like Dre was like, I used to like Dre at one point when I thought he was gonna be like a Ghost protege, but then he just flipped it. So I think he has that potential to be a boss, but he failed. So I have to give it to Kanan for number 3, and then Dre number 4.
Okay, Nita, who you got?
Okay, so I'm gonna put.
No. Wait a minute. I totally skipped Tommy. It's Marlo, Kanan, Tommy, Dre. Sorry.
No, you good.
Okay. All right. So for me, I'm gonna put. I hate to put Kanan for number 1, but
you gotta get your stepson.
I don't know. I just know that the way he was making those moves and how he was, like, the way he maneuvered in season 1, like, no. So Kanan is number 1 for me. Tommy would be number 2, Marlo 3, Dre 4. Yeah, Dre has some potential, but
why did they turn him into such a rat? Just
I don't know.
Like,
right.
I like the first.
Bad taste in your mouth for him.
When he was shooting it out with Ghost and he was in a hotel, I'm like, oh, this dude a ninja with it. He killed all them dudes in the hotel. I'm like, okay, Dre. And as soon as the pressure get put to him, he like, I'll tell on everybody. But I guess they was keeping it accurate because they got one of them mouths. All right, we got one more to go before we get up out of here. So we gotta come bring it back full circle. We got Scarface from Scarface. Frank White from
American Gangster.
Frank White. King of New York. Nino Brown, of course, our beloved James St. Patrick. Hold on, I got a clip for you, Nita.
Thank you, because I ain't know.
Since she rolled her eyes at my dog, Nino.
Oh, come on.
Yo, Jesus, hit! Cover me! Megan!
As Mo.J would say, saving that little girl's life. Shout out to Mo.J. I'm gonna let you go ahead and go first, Nita.
Well, because I haven't seen Kings of New York, I don't know where to rank Frank White.
Okay, just take Frank out of it. Check that out too.
All right. Nino Brown is at the bottom. At the bottom. So Nino is at the bottom, and then I'm gonna put Scarface, and then I'm gonna put Ghost.
Okay, that's fair.
I think. Yeah.
Who you got, pretty girl? Trap content.
I saw bits and pieces of King of New York, so I don't really recall the Frank White character too well, honestly.
You would definitely love Frank White. I know.
Okay, my stepdad used to dub VHS tapes back in the day, so that was one of the.
you would love Frank White.
So I was in and out the room when he was doing it. So I'm gonna have to just rank Frank White at the bottom. Then Scarface, because he's a bit of irrational. I'm torn between Nino and Ghost, because Nino, he really had no love for the hug, but Ghost was a sucker simp. So I hate it. I'm gonna have to put Ghost at number 2 just because he let love get in the way of the gangsterism. And I guess Nino Brown has to be one. Not that I loved him more, but it was 0 F's given. So
legend of Nino Brown. Miss K, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Ghost at number 1. I saw. Well, I didn't see that much of. I don't remember. I don't remember how Frank White was. Okay, Christopher Walken looked like he might have been a little, on something. But Nino Brown is going to be number 4. Because
Just that clip.
Kill your brother. You told I'm my brother's keeper. You kill your brother. At least Ghost was very serious about saving Tommy until he started taking shots. Like he had to really. It had to take a lot before Ghost tried to kill Tommy because he was always trying to save him. So
hold
Ghost.
on, Nita. Hold on, Miss K. I don't mean to cut you off. This dude got to hire Pookie to work at the drugstore and got the Carter shut down.
Who?
G Money.
Nino?
No, that's why he killed G Money.
Oh,
death worthy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, I mean
he undercut him. He undercut him and was smoking crack.
Oh yeah, okay. But still, before he did all that, he was sleeping with his girl. So he's whack.
Right.
He's whack. So he deserved what he got, what he had. So Ghost is number 1. I'm gonna probably go with Frank White just because I have faith that he probably was a better boss. And then I'm gonna say Scarface, then Nino Brown.
Okay, I'm gonna go Scarface, Frank White, Nino, then Ghost. I put it in this order for a minute for a reason. Our beloved Ghost is coming in last because he's the only person in this list on the Sucker St. Paul of Fame. He was the first person I inducted for dealing with a Fed. So and also Frank White. When y'all get a second, I know it's gonna be tough. Check that movie out. He definitely, I know y'all will like his character. But I hope you enjoyed the show. Not another Boring Lie episode 4. Let's just say what we got coming up. Pretty Girl Love Trap. What you got coming for your channel?
Tomorrow at 8:15, episode 5, I believe, of the BMF documentary. And then I'm taking about a week off, guys, just to recuperate. And, I'm still reviewing Power. That'll continue next week. It's getting real spicy, I should say. We're in season 3, and I'm still doing a BMF documentary, and I'll be reviewing American Gangster in the next couple weeks.
Okay, definitely. We got to put that Scarface together too. Nita, what you got coming up?
So I'm about to get turned on to a new series called The Tulsa King, and that comes on Paramount Plus with Sylvester Stallone and
you said that yesterday, and I'm like, damn, I seen the preview and there's some mob stuff, so I'm like, damn, I gotta get another subscription. Maybe we need to split it or something. We could come up with something.
Share the love.
Right.
Look, I think I'm on somebody else's plan, John.
Right, yeah, we need to put something together. And it's another show too, Gangs of London or something. It's on AMC Plus. Everybody,
I've been trying to get at that, but
we got to put something together, folks, because I feel like, damn, they won't want to give us none for free.
The younger brother from Peaky Blinders is on there.
I know. I seen they gonna let me watch episode 1 and 2 of season 1, and then say you gotta pay.
It was good.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that show.
Go ahead, Nita.
So I'm gonna be doing that. I want to take some time off during the holiday season, but I think I'm going to still be trying to churn out some content just because I'm going to be home and, I'm going to be busy, but I'm going to still try to get some reviews out. Definitely The Tulsa King, House of Vicious. I think I want to do that. That's with Tammy Roman. That's on BET Plus. That is really good. So, and we're going to do Reality Talk TV. And so, that's it.
Okay. Miss K, what you got going on?
I'm just gonna be catching up on Atlanta. I haven't finished it yet. So my videos are coming out slowly but surely because I'm very overwhelmed. The Wire is probably not gonna happen tomorrow, so I'm gonna try my best to do a video recap of that because I'm going to see Wakanda Forever finally.
Oh,
I haven't seen it
Yeah,
either.
no. And so finally gonna go see that tomorrow. And I'm also Friday nights I'm doing at midnight I'm doing what's that? The Watcher.
Okay. Yeah,
All right. And then Sunday night lives should resume after the holiday.
All right. So if you haven't checked it out already, go and check out the Classic Pack South Central. Me and Sugar from the JH Review broke this down with the Classic Pack season 2, episode 1. Go and check that out. Tomorrow I'm gonna release the plug episode 2, probably around like 7:00, right before Pretty Girl Love Trap go live. So go ahead and lock into that. But holidays I'll be home, so I'm definitely gonna make a couple videos and do a couple lives because this is what I do for fun. Here, even though it ain't fun all the time, so a lot of work, damn it, but it's still fun. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I hope you were not bored tonight. Did y'all have fun tonight?
Yes.
All right, we about to slide up out of here. Peace.
Bye, guys.
Live. Said I'm not.